it's never fun with real audio without Alex Jones. And
oh, goddamn it, X. I fucking hate you.
I know. Everybody. Not everybody. Specifically the people that I put on the panel with me.
It.
No,
I don't mean
I
it,
know
but
you
know. You know what I mean.
It's so funny. But here we go. Alex Jones.
Carrie had been on a publicity tour for her new book, The Princess Dearest.
So he said the Princess Dearest. And as I'm looking at the shit from that he's doing on the show, that he actually put like a little infographic up on InfoWars, InfoWars. He said Princess Dearest. It's diarist, as in someone who writes a diary, not dearest, diarist, you fucking idiot.
Book recently made headlines before she wrote about having an affair with co-star Harrison Ford while shooting the original Star Wars movies. I'm not going to kick off a conspiracy theory here.
Oh, really? Are you not?
Really? Let's put it this way.
It.
Let's put it this way. I'm straightish. I would fuck Harrison Ford in his prime.
Oh, God.
At least for the story.
I'd fuck Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford in their prime. Oh, man.
Carrie Fisher, like, even when she first... Because, people that watch the old original Star Wars, you don't realize a lot of the time, but she's not wearing like undies. She's not wearing like a bra.
I know. She made a joke about this. Very funny. She was very funny. She was very
funny, very feminist, and very open about her mental illnesses.
Fucking hero, man. She's just a badass. No, but proud moment this week. So we're at the grocery store with the kiddo. And he sees he likes Hot Wheel cars, and there was a bunch of Star Wars Hot Wheel cars there.
Oh yeah.
And he started getting like excited, and he was like, "Oh, this is cool! Look, oh, spaceship!" Rah! And then he honed in on a car shaped like R2-D2, and I was like, because I could never get him to sit down and watch anything like before. So he's finally old enough. I was like, "It is time." So it is time. So, and I told William, he is not allowed to start on episode 1. It has to be episode 4. It has to be A New Hope.
Yep.
Do not start him on episode 1. And he's like, fine, because he doesn't care like I do. But
it matters. It really fucking matters.
It matters.
Empire really has so much more impact when you don't know who Vader is,
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it really matters. And they really should be viewed in that order. It's so perfect that way. But he was in, like, it was perfect. I'm in there. I'm in cooking dinner because I like to, like, I'm a super feminist. I stand by that.
Yeah,
and women shouldn't have to,
but because
I don't have to. I never have to cook dinner. I just really love cooking. Like, I never have to. And there's plenty of nights where I don't want to, and William cooks. It's neat. But
I wish that were the case.
But I was cooking meatloaf. William had said he wanted meatloaf. I'm like, I can make that. And then broccoli and cheese. So it was anyway. So I'm in there cooking, and the kid yelling, Felicia, R2-D2. I'm like, yeah, it's R2-D2. He's like, and then they split up. C-3PO and R2-D2 split up in the desert, and he's like, oh, the gold guy. Is he gonna be okay? I hope he's okay. What's gonna happen to the gold guy? And, oh my God. He's like, what? Oh, the walls are crushing. The walls are coming in on him, you guys. The walls are coming in. Like, he was like in, and I'm like, yes, we've got him into the Star Wars.
So
next time this next week, I'm gonna show him episode 5.
So to drag us back into an unfortunate reality, Alex Jones is talking about, I'm not going to kick off a conspiracy.
That's right.
So what usually follows a statement where you say something along the lines of, I'm not going to, or not to sound like a blank, blank, blank. It usually follows with but.
Yeah. So there's one instance in my life before I was really fully aware of racial bias and unconscious bias and everything, where
it was so much easier living in that fog, wasn't it?
Yeah, where I really didn't want to be racist. I didn't, but at the same time, I definitely had my biases that I was not aware of. And I'm going to say this one moment was not racist of me. It was aware of the difference, but that we're in DC, me and my ex-husband, And Utah is remarkably not diverse, particularly. And so we're sitting in a diner. It's a lovely diner. And I look around and I go, not to sound racist, but there's a lot more black people here than there is in Utah. And that's actually not racist. Like,
no, because black people are like 3 per square mile.
There is.
Actually, it's less than that, I would think.
It was actually probably healthy of me to go, there's more black people in other places than in Utah. Like, that was probably a good observation for me to make. It would probably make me more aware of the real fucking world, right?
But it's also a smack across the head, like, duh, Felicia.
Right. No, it was. I was like, is it racist for me to notice that? And it's like, no, it's just that you've lived in a bubble.
Oh, man. Boy, do I have to mention to people sometimes, like, you live in Utah, conservative fucking Utah, where, like, it's mostly white. If it's not white, it's Mexican.
And there was no follow-up statement like,
no.
And black people are more rowdy or something crazy like that.
Like you're saying, like, there's a lot more black people here. I better hold on to my purse. That would make it a racist statement.
That would have been racist. No. It was what I remarked on was that it had seemed perfectly normal. And I actually did this in high school where I'd look around a room and go, holy shit, this room is white.
Yeah, I do that all the goddamn time. So that doesn't make it racist.
Right. But like, I just looked around the room, noticed that there was more black people than I am used to seeing in a particular locale. And that was the end of my observation.
So anyway, he's not going to kick off a conspiracy.
But most of the time you say, now I'm not blank. You're definitely.
And what follows that? What follows that? So
I'm not.
You hear about star killers and different stars that say, as soon as you're not big, as soon as your name isn't big, as soon as you're not making them money, whether you're a rock and roll star, a country star, or a movie star, look out when a big movie comes out about you or a big book. If you die, though, it'll make it incredibly valuable when that second hurrah comes around. And sometimes, basically, the mafia that's out in Hollywood will kill you. And
you do realize, Alex, that she had other movies in the near future, right?
Yeah, she did. And book deals. And
she was making money.
The original Star Wars are still making money.
She was making plenty of money. She was not hurting for... whoever their agent was for Carrie Fisher was not hurting for money. She
was about to make several more Star Wars films. At least 2 more.
At least episode 8 and 9. Thankfully we have 8 in the can.
Yeah, but you think that she was worth more dead for episode 9? Because I'm guaranteeing you the people making that movie are like,
fuck.
Oh, can we make her CG?
Be like, should we? Because this is the movie where her and Kylo are supposed to like reconcile, and which is really gonna fuck me up if that's really what the case was supposed to be, and now we're never gonna get that story. Like, man,
I know. Like, no, she was worth so much more alive. That's okay. First of all, you did just totally start the Hollywood mafia, and you're
such bullshit.
Let me tell you something. Alex Jones. Books don't make more money than blockbuster movies.
A lot of books, you have to write like 5 or 6 before you start getting paid for them.
Yeah. And you know what? Books are great. They're still pretty profitable. They cost less to produce, and they're still a very legitimate
medium.
Form.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great form of medium. It's still a very successful business plan. It still works. And yes, her book is going to make a lot more now that she's dead, but only in the short term, because she's not going to write more.
Yeah. She's not going to do that tell-all. She's not going to have all of this amazing stuff that we're never going to hear now. So anyway, Alex, what was he going to say?
Talk to some high-powered people in Hollywood, not just some of the people that have been public, who ran off to Canada and others, who said, indeed, this is something you've really got to worry about. So you want to stay big, you want to stay basically in the spotlight and have value, because then only killing you gives you value because of a new burst of money that your managers or others are going to have. Now, she looked.
Okay, here's the thing. Carrie never stopped making money from Star Wars ever.
Nope.
Nope. She never stopped being all the insane wealthy. Never stopped. She had her addiction issues, her mental health issues. She wrote about them prolifically. She was very open about them. But Star Wars was such a big fucking deal that she could have kept working. Harrison Ford did it beautifully. Like,
well,
but you know who else?
Carrie Fisher with Beyond Star Wars, she did Blues Brothers, which was this is a fucking cult favorite, man. That's an amazing goddamn movie. I don't care what anybody says, but
Mark Hamill went into voice acting. Literally,
man, did he fucking kill it in voice acting too?
She like it. Okay, the risk of taking somebody out of the game who willingly leaves the game doesn't make any fucking sense because they keep making money off of her. They're going to keep making money off of her whether she's alive or dead. And guess what? Star Wars is going to continue being profitable forever. The original 3 are still going to continue being profitable because they are just that good. They're so good. They're so good.
So many people just shitting on Disney owning Marvel and Star Wars and stuff and making new movies. Literally, they're doing 2 Marvel movies a year now. And there's a lot of people that are like, I don't like that. I don't think that's a good idea. And me, I'm like, fucking pour it down my gullet, my fat ass gullet, so I can enjoy these delicious movies that keep coming out.
I'm just gonna keep loving every single moment of it. And
every year when they release a new Star Wars, like around Christmas time, I fucking love it. I've gone to see Rogue One 3 times now.
So I had not prepped for a late night. And I woke up plenty early, and then we went to go see it. And I was like a little kid, like trying to stay awake, watching something they loved. And I'm like, So we had to leave because I was falling asleep.
Because there were some parts where it's like, okay, this is a bit slower.
No.
I worried about the kids watching it, but they kept up the whole time. So
no, I was enjoying it. I was really enjoying it, but I was just. I'm old. I'm getting old.
You haven't hit 30 yet.
Not yet, but I've already noticed
to 40.
I've already noticed that if I'm going to stay up late, I better take a nap earlier in the day.
Oh, fuck. I miss naps. Oh, God, do I miss naps.
Hashtag no babies.
No babies, no kids.
A little old for her age, and I know her and Mark Hamill reportedly like to party a little bit. So that's probably...
Wait. They like to party a little bit. Did they do upper deckers to each other? Is that what they do?
Is that insane sexual stuff, buddy?
They like to poop at parties. They like to poop at them. They're party poopers.
Not what happened. But when you got Joan Rivers saying,
"Oh no,
Michelle Obama's a tranny," everybody knows, and a couple of weeks later, she gets killed getting some plastic surgery. You know there's an issue.
God damn it, Alex. She didn't die from saying that Michelle Obama was a trans woman. And which I can't believe I spent any amount of time in the last like couple of weeks actually researching that fucking thing. I can't believe that I wasted any of my free time in my adult time.
Did Joan Rivers say that?
Yeah, and she died shortly after because I don't know. She died from going under a fucking surgical procedure.
Yeah, that's that happens still.
You do realize that people die from anesthesia, right?
Yeah. And not my favorite joke from Joan Rivers, but she was that was kind of her shtick, right?
I loved her. She was just crass. She was just terrible.
God, she was hilarious. She was hilarious. I don't know her delivery, but she certainly wouldn't have been saying it in a serious sense. She said a lot of really crazy things.
Horrible
she also
shit.
She also talked about walking on her own breasts. That never happened.
Never happened, Alex. How about that?
That never happened. She never walked on her own breasts.